What if the unstoppable force of rock and roll finally admitted that even legends can't escape time? Mick Jagger, the electrifying frontman of the Rolling Stones, has just revealed something that fans have dreaded for years. It's the kind of revelation that shakes not just the music world, but the very foundation of rock itself. For decades, Jagger has symbolized youth, rebellion, and endless energy. But now, he's finally addressing the one truth none of us wanted to hear. Mick Jagger has always been more than a performer. He's been an icon, a cultural lightning rod, and the beating heart of the Rolling Stones since the 1960s. Through 6 decades of fame, scandal, reinvention, and triumph, Jagger has stood as the eternal symbol of rock and roll vitality. But behind the flamboyant moves and the charismatic swagger lies a man who has weathered every storm imaginable: broken relationships, health scares, and the tragic losses of close friends and bandmates. Yet each time, he came back to the stage, moving as if he had defied age itself. That is why his latest admission hits so hard. In a recent interview, Jagger confessed what fans secretly feared: even he feels the weight of time. At 82 years old, he acknowledged that the days of endless touring and living like the perpetual Rolling Stone are numbered. For a man whose entire existence has been tied to the stage, this revelation feels like the beginning of the end. He admitted that he no longer has the same stamina he once did, and while his voice remains iconic, the energy that once seemed limitless now requires careful preservation. Fans around the world reacted with a mix of heartbreak and gratitude. For so long, Jagger seemed indestructible, a living example that age was just a number. His performances in recent years still stunned audiences, proving he could outdance, outsing, and outlast men half his age. But now, hearing him confront reality so directly has left many realizing just how rare and precious every future appearance will be. Jagger's confession is not simply about aging, it's about legacy. He knows that the Rolling Stones are more than just a band. They're a cornerstone of music history. With over 200 million records sold, countless hit singles, and some of the most unforgettable tours ever staged, the Stones' impact is undeniable. But even legends cannot perform forever. Jagger's words feel like a gentle warning: enjoy it while it lasts, because the final curtain call is approaching. This honesty also highlights the resilience that has defined Jagger's life. Not long ago, in 2019, he underwent heart valve surgery, an event that left fans deeply concerned. Yet, true to form, he returned to the stage with energy that stunned critics. That same resilience is now paired with wisdom. By admitting his limits, Jagger shows a different kind of strength. The strength to be vulnerable in front of millions who see him as immortal. But perhaps the most striking part of Jagger's revelation is what it means for rock and roll itself. He and the Stones are among the last living titans of an era that defined modern music. With every passing year, fans have watched as more icons fade away, leaving only a handful still standing. Jagger's admission reminds us all that we are witnessing the closing chapters of a story that changed culture forever. Yet, even in this moment of uncertainty, there's hope. Jagger emphasized that while the future of massive tours may be limited, music will never stop flowing from him. Whether through recordings, smaller performances, or special appearances, his spirit remains unbroken. He's not walking away, he's evolving. In the end, Mick Jagger's revelation is both heartbreaking and inspiring. Heartbreaking because it confirms our deepest fear: even rock's greatest survivor cannot outrun time. But inspiring because it shows us that even as the years pass, passion never fades. Jagger may no longer be the man who could dance across a stadium stage for hours without breaking a sweat, but he is still the embodiment of music's eternal fire. His honesty forces us to treasure every song, every performance, and every moment he gives us. So when Mick Jagger looks us in the eye and admits what we've all feared, it's not the end. It's the reminder to hold on to the magic while we still can. Because when the final chord does ring out, we'll know we witnessed not just a musician, but a legend who gave everything to keep rock and roll alive.